Hey, good afternoon and welcome to Rick's Retirement Journey. It has been a hot minute since the last time I was on. I completely forgot what I was talking about last time. But this past week was a busy week, probably the busiest that I've had since maybe my youngest grandson was graduating from high school. I was off last Monday. Tuesday I worked at Books A Million. Wednesday I met my niece and her family at the National Museum of the Marine Corps, and I gave them a tour. Thursday I had to get a windshield replaced in our family van. Friday I was at Books A Million again, early in the morning from 6 a.m. till noon. I think once I got back from that, I went ahead and cut the grass, and so that was doing pretty well. Saturday, I forget what I did on Saturday. Maybe some yard work, some reading and some writing, things like that. Sunday, Easter Sunday, yesterday, just a very, very relaxing day. My wife, instead of the traditional ham and things like that, she had made some like a scalloped potato casserole with ground beef in it, lots of cheese, potatoes, sour cream, things like that. Just freaking awesome. It was really, really good. So today's Monday. Just got finished having lunch with my wife and a group of her friends. So now she's inside the store. Thought I'd just grab a few minutes and say hello and let everybody know that I have not fallen off the face of the earth, that I am still alive. And today is probably in the upper 60s, lower 70s, beautiful sunshiny day. And just really nice. Actually, the last 15-20 minutes of the lunch, what people were just talking and stuff like that, I had pulled up NASA.gov, and I was watching the Artemis 2 getting closer and closer and closer to the moon. And as soon as I'm done with this, I'll be going back to do the same thing again. But nope, today I'm just going to go back and relax. For dinner this evening, I've got my leftovers. I got one of those Rancho quesadillas, and oh my gosh, this thing was just freaking jam-packed with meat and vegetables, chicken, vegetables, and it was. I only ate half. It was really good. So other than that, everything's going pretty well. Started reading another book. I think it's called Life Lessons from Literature. And I've already I think I just read one of the stories. Comes up with what the novel is about. It talks about the who basically said the quote. Then it has a quote to it. I might read some of those on that, but then again I might not. I'm still reading Project Hail Mary and Steel or Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider. So those are the three books that I'm really into. Of course, I'm still doing the Sudoku, and word search. Not as much as I possibly could have, but other than that, life is great. I have no qualms, no complaints. I did a little bit of downsizing between yesterday and today. The desk area where I sit, kind of took everything off the top shelf, dusted everything off, wiped it down pretty good, did some little bit of rearranging. And then today, while I was listening to The Minimalists, they had about a 2-hour podcast. So I just like doing stuff while I'm listening to it. I kind of emptied out a drawer, threw some things away, moved some stuff around, identified some items I want to go out there and sell on eBay. And then I actually went out for a 2-mile hike. 2-mile hike took me a little bit over 40 minutes today. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, can't do it now. I just pushed the button. It says installing update. So I'll just let the update install. But it was a pretty good hike. I just took my time. It's not meant to be a strenuous hike. I've got myself an 8-week program right now leading up to 15 miles. So I've got to do between 2 to 3 miles 2 to 3 times a week. Next week I'll increase it a little bit. And I think it gets into about week 3 or 4 that I actually start putting some weight on my body. But the main thing is to get out there, start walking around, and It was cool this morning, so I went ahead and kind of layered up a little bit. But by the time I got back home, the sun was a little bit higher in the sky, and I had to unzip, lower the zipper on both of those so that I could go ahead and cool down. But got home just in time, cleaned up a little bit, and like I said earlier, went to lunch with my wife. So I hope everybody out there is doing pretty well. I think one of the main things I want to talk about is just getting out there and just exercising and getting up off that couch and just doing something. If you'd like, hey, toss it in the comments. What do you do for exercise? Do you walk? Do you actually go to the gym? Do you just do chair exercise, chair yoga? Do you do some Tai Chi? Do you lift weights? Right now, for me, it's just walking. Walking and doing that one-arm bend, it's lifting up to my mouth and just eating food. I find that when I exercise, I get a little bit more hungry, but I also try to counter that with drinking a lot of water and juices to kind of, counteract the dehydration. But yeah, so tell me what your exercise routine is. 1 day a week, 2 days a week, 3 days a week, whatever the case may be. But hey, thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Hey, I've got 85 subscribers now. I don't know who the last 2 were, but thank you so much for jumping in there. I will toss it in there. I did watch Buzz on Saturday night. Great time. I did watch Steve's Retirement Corner last week, and he's always coming up with some good stuff. Makes me laugh. One of these days I might get in contact with him, and maybe he and I could do a video together or something like that. He's not that far, maybe a little bit over an hour away. Just going to kind of scope it out. But that's about it for today. I might have something tomorrow. Tomorrow is the rest day, and maybe mop the floor day. So that's about it. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is doing well, and have yourself a great week. Talk to you later. Bye.